everybody, Vinny here. I'm back with another review for you folks. First of all, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping. Doesn't matter what you use to vape, be it a regulated, be it a little pod device, be it a mech. The important thing is that we're all vaping, and we need to obviously get out there and advocate to the smokers. Vaping is safer than smoking. Delivers nicotine exactly the same way, and can get us off the stinkies. There we go. Anyway, it's a juice review, folks. It's from a company and shop called Vaporony. Just get a Vaporony. There we go. These juices were sent to me for the purpose of the review. That will obviously not affect my review of these juices. First of all, I'm just going to tackle the bottles. Nice, quite classical design. Very nice designed labels. Very, very nice. All the usual warnings on there you'd expect. Really nice touch with these bottles for me is the flip out lids, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. They just, easier said than done. There it is, there's a little flip. They just flip up. Very nice. Pop your additive in there, clip it down, and they don't leak. I've seen some bottles like that before and they've leaked. Not these ones. These are really nice bottles, really nice tips, nice to design label, all the warnings and everything you expect to see on there. There we go. Power today is supplied by my Geek Vape Aegis X. I have 6 flavours to do, 6 different RDAs, all with identical 980 builds, omming out at 0.1, all with cotton candy collection cotton. Easier said than done. Yeah, and all these builds have been specifically used on these juice flavours, so each one has a different one. The first flavour I'm going to review, as I've just shown you, is Mango Magic, or Magic Mango, and I'm using the drop RDA. Let's just have a quick toot. Yeah, instantly on the inhale you get a really, really nice, ripe, sweet, juicy mango. It's mango. It says it's mango, and it delivers mango in bucketfuls. Absolute bucketfuls. Really, really nice. No bitterness. Lovely and sweet. Yet gentle on the coils and the cotton. I've been getting about a week before I've needed to re-wick using this, and I've really enjoyed it. Bottle's quite a way down. You will see there's more gone out of other bottles, because there's other flavours I've preferred out of this range that I have. Yeah, Magic Mango, it's a straight mango, no ice, no messing, no silly back note flavours, just a nice, sweet, ripe, juicy mango. Really, really nice. And it gets a Vaping Vinny awesome sauce, because it is exactly what it says on the can. The bottle, even. It's not a can, it's a bottle. It's quite clearly a bottle, Vin. Anyway, folks. Excuse me, moving on swiftly. Oh. That is a really, 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 really nice mango. And like I say, it's not overly sweetened. Getting about a week before I need to re-wick on a rebuildable. Through a stock coil. I didn't actually kill a stock coil with that juice. Next RDA I'm popping on is the original Bonza. And the next flavour is Grape Soda. Now, I will say before I review the flavour, I'm not a massive grape fan. It always seems to taste a bit plasticine-y, a bit plasticky for me, personally. Just have a quick refresh on there. And yeah, it tastes like grape, but to me, like so many other grape flavours, it's not one I would go out and buy to vape. I'm not a massive grape fan. The only way I seem to like a grape is with a really, really big ice hit with it. This is just a straight grape soda. There's a little bit of a fizz as an afternote on the exhale. But for the majority of it, it is a straight grape. The inhale is really, really grapey. Lots of grape in the grape soda, funnily enough. And yeah, it's a grape. It's a nice grape. It's not overly artificial. It doesn't taste quite as plasticine-y, plasticky as other grapes I've vaped. I'd like to try it with some ice in it because I think that'd be quite nice because that's how I like grape juices. And I will just mention, I forgot to mention at the start of this, if you go on the Vaporony website, Vinny10, no capitals, I will put a little screenshot up in now. We'll get you 10% off the website, off everything, hardware, juices, the lot, everything on there. And that's grape soda. It's grape, tiny little bit of a fizzy soda on the afternoon toast. And it's not a bad grape if you're a grape fan. Try it. I'm not massively a grape fan at all. I'm going to pop on my, what was it called? Flatline. That was it. Couldn't remember. From Vitality. And the next flavour is Twisted Fruits. It's spinning. You moron. There we go. Quick toot. Yeah. Now this one was quite hard to fathom all the flavours. It's twisted fruits. There's definitely strawberry and definitely pineapple lurking in there. And then there's like a cacophony of different fruits. Pretty much a fruit cocktail. And I've enjoyed it. I'm not a massive fruit vapor per se, but I'm down last quarter of the bottle. And it's a nice vape. It's a very nice vape. It's quite clever with the mixology. You get the strawberry and the pineapple stand out. Oh, bit of raspberry. Bit of raspberry there. I've just picked that out. But yeah, the strawberry and the pineapple for me seem to stand out more. Obviously, I've just picked up a note of a raspberry in there as well. It's quite sweet. I think this was about a 4-day rebuild, other than the other ones. And it's just, it's just a full cacophony of. It is a fruit cocktail, but some you can pick out more than others, flavour-wise. But it's enjoyable, and I will give that one a Vaping Vinny Awesome Sauce. Because I have enjoyed that quite a lot. And I'm not a fruit fan per se, unless it's a nice cocktail, which that one is. It's a nice mixture. I'll just turn on the extractor. I've got a silent extractor. I just hope that will help. New studio, obviously. I finally got some walls and a ceiling. Anyway. Next flavour is Rainbow Rocks by Vaporony. And I popped Dead Rabbit on the Aegis X. Just have a quick squeeze. Rainbow Rocks. Ooh. Let me just line that air hole for airflow up. That would help then. Oh, come on, extractor. Oh, this is really, it's really sweet. It's candy caney like. I'm guessing it's rock from the seaside, which is where the rocks come from, and it's just like a medley of flavours. It's a bit busy for my liking. It's almost like you've got 3 sticks of rock and shoved them in your gob in one go, and all the flavours are just mingling in together with a sweet kick on the end of it. But it's obviously not overly sucrosed, because this was a 5-day rebuild on a rebuildable. Again, I didn't kill a stock coil, I just sampled them through a stock coil, as I do with every juice review that's for sub on vaping. Yeah, it's just a bit busy for me. Like I said, there's lots of flavours. It is like getting a load of rock and just shoving it in your mouth, and yeah. But obviously, like I said, not overly sucrosed. There we go. I'll take that drop dead off. Please come off. Thank you. And I'm putting on the Carnage RDA from Purge Mods. Just line up the juice flow. There we go. Airflow. And the penultimate flavour is Red Slush. Oh, I've missed the blue one. Where's my blue slush gone? I don't know. Ah, it's in my pocket. Ah. Here we go. It's not the penultimate one. Let me just pop that there. Bear with me, folks. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I wondered why I had a spare idea. Pop that one there. Right, the red slush from Vaporony. Oh, you can tell it's been a while, folks. This is actually, when you mix the red and the blue, you get a purple slush. And that is just gorgeous. It's absolutely divine. Mixing them both together is really, really nice. But I'd suggest doing that before you put the nicotine in, because obviously if you add nicotine in both bottles, mix them together, you're going to get 6 milligram and not 3 milligram. Anyway, red slush. I'm losing the plot, folks. The red slush is really, really nice. It's a red slush. Not too sweet. This was a weak rebuild, which is pretty good for a slush flavour. And it's spot on. It is absolutely spot on. I'll tell you what it actually reminds me of. Back in the day, there used to be a alcoholic drink called Red, which was like a red slush flavour. This actually reminds me very much of that, without the big acidity side of it. It's really nice and really, really moreish as a red slush. And I'm not a massive red slush fan, but I've really enjoyed this. And again, like I said, mixed it in with a little bit of blue, and it was just lovely. Absolutely lovely. 50-50 in a squonk bottle. 50 blue, 50 red. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was nice. Now, that's the red slush. It is a cracking red slush. Probably the best red slush I've vaped. And that definitely gets a Vaping Vinny Awesome sauce. Stick it with a blue and it's even better though. Just saying. Pop that one off. And I'm going to... wait then. Let me pop the cap back on the red. Bit of housekeeping, folks. Got to keep it tidy. Now I'm in the studio. Not quite finished yet. I've got some shelves coming from behind me. If you're wondering why the snapbacks are that high. Anyway. Moving on. Swiftly. Popping the Resurgence RDA on from Immortal Mods. There we go. Let me just line that up. Get the airflow. There we go. Now the next flavour, I haven't shown you, have I? Is Caramel Custard. Now I'm just going to have a vape and I'll tell you about it, and then I'll expand on some things. This, for me, right, is by far my favourite flavour out of the range. To the point where, yes folks, I got sent a bottle, I vaped the bugger. Vaped it empty. That took me less than a day. So I ordered 2 more. Vaped a bottle, emptied the bugger. It is so Moorish, and just an absolute banging caramel custard. I cannot overemphasize how much I've enjoyed vaping this. This bottle will be gone by the end of today. I'm going to enjoy vaping it. It's a proper caramel custard. It's so Moorish. It's unreally Moorish. I did rewick every 3 days just for my preference, because obviously it colours the cotton quite badly. And me being me, I like to rewick it every 3 days. You can probably do it every 4 or 5, if I'm honest. Stock coil wise, like I say, these all went through one stock coil with my Smock TFV16. And yeah, this is just divine. Yeah, I love this juice. This juice is proper banging and right up my street. I've never found a custard I truly loved until I vaped Vaporony caramel custard. It's just banging. It is so spot on. It's just so nice. That is just... I could sit here and just talk about that caramel custard being nice. I think you've kind of got the gist, folks. I love this juice. That's going over there to be taken in and vaped all day. Most definitely is. And I've got this RDA stuck. Why did they put a locking device on it? There we go, we've got it. That goes over there with that one. And the final RDA is my old, loyal, faithful servant, my original Apocalypse Gen 2. Very battered. Very much loved. Final flavour is the blue slush. And like I've just mentioned earlier with the red slush, this is very nice mixed in with the red slush. Say 50-50 wise in a squonk bottle, in a tank. I'm just saturating this cotton because obviously it's been sat and not used. Squeeze it down there. There we go. And blue slush from Vaporony. It's a very good, very good blue slush. It reminds me very much of AVB Merce Blood, but sweeter. AVB Merce Blood is my all-time favourite blue slush, but it's not sweet at all. This is ever so slightly sweeter, and for me, it puts it just that smidgen above Merce Blood, I'm afraid, Mr. Sharples. So yes, I do have a new favourite blue slush. Dare I say it? I have said it now, haven't I? And it's a Vaporony blue slush. It's very similar in taste. The blue raspberry, like the blue ice lollies you get, blue slushies. And yeah, it's just, yeah. Just that extra bit of sweetness. It's a 6-day build, so it's not overly sweet. It's just really nice and very well done. It's vaping vanilla awesome sauce, as does the caramel custard, which I may have forgotten, but quite clearly I loved. Yeah, that's a good blue slush. And there we go, folks. Check out the Vaporony website, www.vaporony.co.uk. Vinny10 discount code across the website. I've got a few reviews coming that are in conjunction with Vaporony. You'll see them coming up live soon. Don't forget to check out the League of Extraordinary Vapors on a Sunday. Most importantly, keep vaping, keep advocating, keep talking to people that smoke. Still, the proven best way to get off the cigarettes is to vape over traditional nicotine replacement therapies. Cannot emphasize that enough. And there we go, folks. I'm done. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now, folks.